need me to mentor you? You want me to show you how to become a millionaire? Look in my eyes. I'll show you exactly what I did. I'm gonna show you step by step exactly how I became a millionaire, where I started, how I started from zero, how I handled debt. This is definitely not about get rich quick. I don't believe in get rich quick. So I'll see you guys at the webinar, all right? Welcome to the Cardone Zone. Grant Cardone here. Every Monday I come to you to talk about real estate, your real estate, how you can go out and buy it, find it, manage it, and most importantly, get you some cash flow and make you some profits, okay? I'm working this week on our new real estate program for all of you that have purchased already at grantcardone.com/program. grantcardone.com/program. I'm going to include this entire booklet of information on everything from how to find deals, scripts and letters to send out to potential off-market sellers, evaluating the property, marketing phases, what phase are you in, what phase is your market in, how to know whether you're in a buyer's market or a seller's market or somewhere in between, the buying process, the exact step-by-step process that I go once I find LOI, PSA, due diligence, close. Call me 305-865-8668. Purchase and sale agreement, everything you need to know. Everything that I use from negotiating strategies, how to retrade a deal, how to work a second mortgage in, entity setups from LLCs to S corporations, how to manage for profits, how to force appreciation, but it's a trick, man. How do I force the appreciation? How do I actually create appreciation in a deal? This show is only for those who love the real estate. And today we're going to be talking about the single most important number in real estate. What is it? What is the most important number in all of real estate? Okay. Is it the cap rate? Is it the rent? Is it the ROI, the internal rate of return called the IRR? Is it the rent margins? Is it the what is it? Have I said everything? Let me see all the terminology involved in real estate. It's crazy, man. Real estate terminology. You know, do you figure it on an income deal? Do you figure it on a cap rate deal, purchase rate deal? Do you figure it on money down? What is the most important number in real estate? Can I see that board? Okay. The most important number in all of real estate, commercial real estate. Commercial real estate means what? 5 units or more. That's all we talk about on this show. You guys that want to flip houses, you just need another job, you want to wholesale stuff, you can watch the show, but I mean, it's not. We're not flipping homes here. We're buying real estate. We're real estate investors, okay? We buy properties and own them for long periods of time. Commercial real estate terms. The most important term you will learn is not even in the dictionary of terms. I mean, let's face it, anybody that can write all the real estate terms down probably isn't out doing what they should be doing, looking at real estate. Okay? Most important thing you can do in real estate is look at real estate, and the most important single number in all of real estate is a hashtag. It's the hashtag. Hashtag real estate, no. In this case, hashtag units. I know it is. The number of units is the single most important number in all of real estate. Without that number, nothing matters, okay? No number matters. It's like books, okay? It's like books. The most important number in book sales is the number of books sold. It is not how well written the book is. Okay, my first book had hundreds of misspelled words. It was still a best-selling book. People will call me like, man, you got misspelled words everywhere. It's a best-selling book, son. It ain't a best written. Okay, you don't get best written, you get bestseller. All right, so what? Number of units, man, number of units. 2 to 4 units is not a commercial deal. Okay, that's a residential deal. Easy to get a loan here. And that's why so many people are stupid enough to do it. It's like the con game. Con game requires 2 people to participate. The criminal and the criminal. Every person who's ever been conned out of anything was thinking criminally. The only way to be taken advantage of is to want to take advantage. Okay? The reason you guys buy these 2 and 4s is it's easy, and easy does not mean it makes money. It means it was easy. Okay, if you're military, you can probably buy a deal with no money down. If it's a first-time home, you can probably buy a home with 3% down. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's right. This is the first mistake I made in real estate. I went and bought a deal because it was easy. A single-family home. 1 unit's easy. 2 units is easy. 4 units is easy. But easy violates the most important number in all of real estate, which is the number of units. Because without the number of units, you can't make money. This is not Monopoly. In Monopoly, you can own 2 spots on a board and probably win the game. Park Place and Boardwalk. You own those 2, there's a good chance over long periods of time that you'll collect everybody's money. Because you own and control the 2 most important. Now, none of you out there can go out and buy Park Place and Broadway. So let's get back to Boardwalk. Let's get back to reality. What you could do, though, is buy, what's the purple stuff on Monopoly, huh? Vermont Avenue, man. You could buy some of that. You could own like 3 or 4. You could get 2 or 3 of those. You could end up buying Park Place later. I mean, that's really the way you're going to play the game. You're going to own the green, you're going to own the red, you're going to own the purple. I think those are the 3. I forget what the names of them are because I don't play fake Monopoly. I play real Monopoly now. Okay? All right, so I'm trying to own enough of that so one day maybe I end up retiring into Park Place and Broadway, Boardwalk. Okay? So, number of units. Number of units. This is your ideal deal. I talk about this in my new book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. If you want the book, I'll send it to you for free. If you call in today, I'll send you the book for free. Just take care of the shipping. Number of units, ideally, is 32 units. Your first deal should be 32 units. I would expect this deal would be $1.6 million. I talk about the exact deal in the book. Your first deal should be at least $1.6 million, okay? That's $80,000 a door. No, I'm sorry. This deal should be $2.460 million with a minimum of 1.6. Okay, ideally I'd be about $80,000 a door. It would be a value add deal. I would put 25 to 35% down in that deal. That means I got to figure out how to come up with $400,000 to $600,000. Okay, but that would be smarter than buying a bad deal that's too small, that can never multiply. And I'll tell you why the most important number is the number of units. By the way, I'd like to have a 0 on that deal. My name's Grant Cardone. Stay with me. I'll show you how to buy 320 units. I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget.
Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com. Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com. Based out of Jacksonville, Florida, this family-owned husband and wife team of realtors is there to serve you, track every process step by step, get you from contract into your new home or out of your current home sold and on the market. Chad and Sandy Newman will take you, market your home, and make sure that you will receive the best customer service ever. They're going to sell your property above market value in 30 days or less. With over 12 years of experience, this team is there for you. To learn more, go to chadandsandy.com. That's chadandsandy.com right now.
Welcome back to Cardone Zone, Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Number of units, folks, number of seats, number of books, number of sales. That's a big stadium. 35,000 people will fill this arena. I'll make my money on the last 2,000 or 3,000 seats. Until then, I'm just bleeding out. But those last 2,000 or 3,000 seats, by the way, when you guys wait till October, November, December to buy a seat, I'm going to rip your damn head off, okay? Because by the time I get this place filled up, I will have enough energy and enthusiasm for this 10X event that I guarantee you somebody, those last people that buy seats are going to pay the price. Same thing with real estate. Bring me to board. You got to have 32 units to make money, folks. The twosies, the foursies, the sixes, and the eights all seem to go back to the bank, okay? They don't have the best locations. I mean, unless this is a freak show, great location, some 8 units, in La Jolla, the Village, tucked away, and somebody's going to tear it down and build up. But if it's got restrictions on that piece of property that can never be lifted, those 8 units can only be worth whatever 8 units can bring in, right? You're limited right here, okay? You're limited by the rent growth, okay? So that's $8,000. Even if you're not limited by rent growth, if this rent growth can keep going up, you're still limited by this. This is a fixed number. The most important number in the numerical alphabet is the first number. And the first number in numbers is 0. 1 is not the first number. 0 is the first number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, okay? So you need this number. This is the number you need. So if I take 80 units times 1,000, that's $80,000 a month, okay? And you're like, well, I can't buy that deal. I don't have the money down. No, don't buy the deal. This is not a budget. You're not at Toys R Us or Kmart or Target. You're not at Whole Foods buying groceries here. You're making an investment in a piece of property. 8 units cannot afford a swimming pool. 80 units might be able to, okay? 300 units, I guarantee you we got a swimming pool. I guarantee we got a swimming pool. We probably got security here. We definitely have management here. I got management here. I got management. A professional manager can manage this deal. Why? It produces enough income, right? $80,000 a year. That's $1 million a year in income. I got parking spots here. What do I have here? See, this is easy. This is easy. This is easy, but it's not going to be good. Other income. You're not going to have any other income here. You got 8 people. Okay, 2 of them move out, and you're 75% occupied. Watch what happens here. 8 people move out. 4 times more people move out here, and I still am good to go. I have 4 times more people move out, and I'm 90% occupied right here. 2 people move out here, and I'm 75% occupied. I'm probably breaking even. I might lose money right here at this moment. Don't do the little deals, folks. Okay, I would rather see you do the work to find a bigger down payment with your uncle, your aunt, your mom, your dad, friends, get your boss to give you a loan, something. Okay, do your work on the down payment of a deal. Let's talk to a caller, 305-865-8668. Do the extra work to buy the right deal You're not buying a car. Okay? You're not going to even be able to get rid of this deal for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Okay? When you go to exit, by the way, what do you think you want to exit on? 8 units or 80 units or 300 units? Okay? The first piece of real estate my sister ever bought, she was involved in 1,100 units. She put all her retirement in a deal I did, was $58 million. My sister had never bought a piece of real estate until she bought that piece of real estate. I think she put $400,000 in this deal. She gave me the money. I put it in the deal at Cardone Capital, $58 million. Okay, we just got that refinanced for $150 million. That's what the finance company said the property was worth. They're giving me $100 million in funds. I'm going to give my sister all her money back, $400,000, plus another $2 million. That was my sister's first deal. Now, my sister could have done this. My sister could have said, I have $400,000, no experience. What's she going to buy? She's going to buy nothing, man. $400,000, she's going to buy 4 units at $100,000, pay cash for it because she's terrified. How's it going to ever go up in value? That's what I'm saying. You're just trapped. You got a little mess right there. Now she's going to have to go mow the lawn. She's going to have to collect the rent. She's going to have to spray the stuff, right? It's just dumb. Don't go small. Small is dumb in real estate. 10x everything. Whatever you're thinking right now, just multiply times 10 and you're probably going to be good. Because 2 units, if that's what you're looking at, times 10 will get you 20, just under where I'd like you to be. I'd like you to be at 32 units on your first deal. I explain it all in my new book, and you can't buy the book. All you can do is pay for the shipping, and I'll send you the book. I am the Pablo Escobar of book sales. Maybe you saw the video. Let's talk to somebody on the phone now. Do you have a deal or do you have a question? Daniel, what's up?
Hey, GC, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, buddy. You know, when I'm making money, I feel good.
I'm with you, brother. So I got a quick question. I was going over one of your episodes, the magic with the refi.
Yeah.
I had a question. How do you know when to refi versus, let's say, sell the property?
Okay, so good. This is a great question, by the way. This is a freaking awesome question. Okay, I did a show called The Magic of the Refi, okay? The magic of the refi is the ultimate way to sell something without selling it. Like magic would be, I got my profits, but I get to keep it. I mean, that would be the ideal situation. In real estate, when the NOI, the net operating income, okay, all this is explained in this book, by the way. When the NOI increases substantially, I can get a bigger loan for it. Now, my loan can go up, okay? This is a way to sell without getting rid of. So you would know to refi and not sell. What I would do is I would refi first and then sell. So I'll give you an example, okay? So let me just give you an example of a deal we're doing right now. I bought a deal for $5 million, okay? I had to put $1 million down to buy this deal. It was 104 units. I bought this about 28 months ago. The NOI on this deal when I bought it was about $350,000 a year. Okay? No, it was $300,000 a year. It was $300,000 a year if I remember this deal right. $300,000 a year. That's a 6 cap. I bought it at a 6 cap. Okay? Now my job as an owner, a real estate owner, is to drive this cap rate up, my return up. If I can drive my cap rate up, I can go back to the bank or I can go back to a buyer and sell the deal for more money. We took this to $450,000 in 20 months by increasing the rents. Okay. But I basically, when I bought the deal, I bought it for $5 million. I put $1 million down, plus I added $400,000 for rehab. I gave $1 million, did a loan. It was a small deal, so I did a loan with the bank here in town. Said, just give me some money for a short period of time. I put $400 out of my own pocket in, painted it, and put some palm trees in. Y'all notice all these palm trees here? Yeah. I just bought my office building. First thing I did was put palm trees in. Second thing I'm gonna do is paint it. I guarantee you. I'm gonna put it back on the market. I'll probably have somebody come say, I wanna buy it. People love palm trees. Palm trees. Oh, I like palm trees. I don't know why it feels good. Okay? Big, tall palm trees too. Spent 30 grand on palm trees this weekend. Maybe 40. Huh? Big ass palm trees too. Bigger the better. Okay? So I did this, and what happened was I went in and started replacing the tenants. And over a period of time, I painted the building yellow, so when you're driving down the road, you're like, damn, that's either ugly or that's pretty, one of the two, but you get to see it, okay? So now I went back to the bank and said, man, I improved my NOI by $450,000. We won't make this break, sorry. $450,000, if you take the NOI and divide by 0.06, a new 0.06, this building is now worth, what did I pay? $7.5 million. How do I know that? The bank takes that number, that 450,000, this is the N-O and the I, and they divide that number by a cap rate of 6 because that's what that market was valuing property at, and that gives me a new value on this property at $7.5 million. His question was, how do I know when to refi? $7.5 million. The bank's going to give me a 75% loan to value. 75% of that number is $5,625,000. That's exactly the loan I got on the second deal. How much did I buy the property for? $5 million. Plus 400. I got $200,000 out of the deal, and I still own it. I have $200,000. They gave me a check for the $1 million I put down, the $400 I rehabbed, and $200,000 paid off the other loan. Gave me a new loan. And I still own the property. That is the magic of the refi. When I come back from break, I'll take more questions. Investing in real estate, I do this for you every Monday for free because I'm here for you to get your money right in real estate.
Wealth Dynamics is an independent wealth creation firm. We have products and services that help you make money, keep money, and multiply money. You cannot build wealth without doing all three of these things. We save our clients 25% on debt, insurance, taxes, and investment fees, increase income by 30%, guarantee tax-free liquid savings with cash flow banking, and secure 8 to 10% fixed annual returns on your investments without Wall Street. On average, we can do this in the first 90 days of working with you. Simply schedule a free consultation with a wealth coach. Our services often cost you nothing more than what you're already spending. Go to wealthdynamics.com/contact to schedule your free consultation. Chris Root of Hustle Wholesaling.
Chris is in the interesting real estate space, but he's figured out a little niche of it, flipping deals, what he calls wholetailing and wholesaling.
I want to show you how to get into real estate without making all the mistakes I have.
He actually doesn't own the real estate. What he does is he buys a contract. You don't actually buy the contract, you control the contract.
Correct.
Visit chrisroot.com to book a call right now.
Automatons, or artificial beings capable of independent thought, have been a fixture of science fiction, literature, and motion pictures throughout time.
Today, the convergence of technology and imagination has reached new heights, which are reflected in the advancements that we see in every area of our lives. Over the last couple of years, AI machines have made their way into our homes, the battlefield, our workplace, and even into our hands in the form of smartphones with voice recognition. Digital assistants for the home represent an opportunity if you know how to take advantage of them. That is where Nico's Computer Engineering comes in. Tim Clark brings you the latest news about the most up-to-date strategies to position yourself in the digital landscape, finding a path to productive business applications and how to automate them with artificial intelligence are just a few of the topics we cover in our weekly segments.
Nico's Computer Engineering is here to find a unique solution for you.
Hey, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Grant Cardone in the Cardone Zone. Every Monday I do this for you to talk about how to do your deals. The most important number in real estate is the number of units. The reason I was able to do this deal was because I had 104 units that I could raise the rent on. If I'd have had 4 units or 6 units or 8 units, I would not have been able to do that because I don't have enough money to raise the rents, right? So in this case, I raised the NOI of the property by $450,000 by improving the property and then raising the rents. 104 units, when I can raise the rents by $80, $120, $140, because I start improving things, all of a sudden that hits my NOI. My NOI improved. The new value of the property, I'm sorry, let me get back to this other screen. The NOI went up $150,000, almost 50% in less than 20 months because we went in there, managed it correct. First of all, we picked correctly, made the right changes correctly. Third, we went in there, managed the property correctly, got the deadbeats out, put people in that actually want to pay for the property, a fair exchange, and then that improved the NOI by $450,000. I went back to the bank and said, bank, my property's worth more money. Why is that? Because properties are based on how much NOI, not comps in the area. It's not a comp thing. It's not a comparable to a house that's sold down the street. Real estate is based on the net operating income of the business, the real estate. They gave me a loan for $5.6 million. I only paid $5.4 million for the property. I took 200 grand out. Now I make a decision. After you refi, because when I got that $200,000, that is a non-taxable event. I didn't pay taxes on that 200 grand. I still own the property, but now I owe $5.4 million or $5.6 million, okay? That was in the last, 12 or 14 months that I did this refinance. I'm going back to refinance it again right now, okay? His question was, when do I sell and when do I refinance? I'm refinancing it again. This time I'm going to refinance it for $9.8 million. It's stupid. It's stupid. Oh, by the way, that means I get $4.3 million in cash. And this, my friends, is also a non-taxable event. You understand what a non-taxable event means? I get a check for $4.3 million and I don't pay taxes. Then I'll decide whether to sell it. Okay? At which point I might sell this thing. I'm going to sell it for $12 million. I will owe 9.8. I'll make $2.2 million and I'll exchange. I already took this money, and I'm going to take that 2.2 and I'm going to go buy a bigger deal with it and not pay taxes on that either. But I would sell after I do the refi. Okay, next caller. Like, if you guys don't know this part of the game, if you've been going to real estate courses and you've been reading real estate books and you've been looking at 2s and flippings and wholesales and 4s and 8s, you don't know this information, this is how you get rich in real estate. Okay? Donald Bren, Fred Trump. Fred Trump owned 28,000 apartments. Everybody talks about Donald Trump got $1 million from his daddy. He got 28,000 units from his daddy is what he got. He got the experience of running $28,000 in Brooklyn back in the 1960s. Sam Zell owns tens of thousands of units. Okay, those are the guys you want to study, not some guy that's been flipping homes, ends up with 30 single family homes under Section 8. I mean, maybe you want to do that. You just got another job, though. This is creating wealth in real estate. If you don't know it, get your money into it. If you don't know how to play this game, get your money into it. Let's talk to somebody. Warner, what's going on?
What's up, Uncle G? How you doing, man?
Man, what's going on, my little nephew?
It's going good, man. I just had a question for you.
Yeah, bring it.
What are the best management companies that you recommend in order to manage these type of deals?
Well, the first management company I would go to is somebody that you have enough units with. Okay, so like I got a management company. I think they have 15,000 units. I'm 5,000 of them. Okay, one guy has 5,000. They manage 5,000 units for me, and I think they have another 40 clients. So one client, they're going to pay attention to me. So I personally wouldn't go to a company that has hundreds of thousands of units. That would appear that they would be like, oh my God, they're the biggest and the best, but I don't have any influence with them, right? I need leverage with that management company. So first thing you need is you need enough units to get leverage. Again, what am I coming back to? Hashtag, baby, hashtag units. If you don't have number of units, you have no leverage in the marketplace. By the way, if I own 6, 8, 9, 10 properties in one area, right? Good area, what else do I have? I'm the sheriff. I'm rent control without rent control. Okay? They visit one property, they don't like it. Hey, why don't I drive you over here to our other property? Why does Starbucks, if you go to New York City, man, go to Times Square, Starbucks on the corner, Starbucks on the corner, Starbucks. You walk past the first Starbucks, nah, I'm not going to have one. You walk past the next one, maybe, nah. There's a line in there. And you walk back and shit, I got to have some coffee. Location, man, location. How many locations, too, by the way? You guys you get the location thing wrong. How many locations? Location, location, location. You always hear that? Most people stop with the first location. Like, dude, the saying is always location, location, location. Nobody says, You know the saying in real estate, location. No, they always say what? Comma, comma. In real estate, do you want 2 commas? The only reason to play the real estate game is you're playing for the 2 comma game. You know what the 2 comma game is, huh?
$1 million.
That's 1 comma, that's another comma. 100. Okay. Or you could play for the other comma. Okay? I'm playing the 3 comma game. But you got to start with the 1 comma game, the 2, but don't play 2 units at a time because you're going to get killed. Next caller.
All right, you got Mike in Honolulu.
Man, Mike, how do you ever collect units in Honolulu? Now, this is a freak market, okay? Honolulu's like that big, right? It's a great renter's market. You have rent control there now?
Uncle G.
Yeah, do you have
Thanks
rent
so much for
control in
taking my call,
Honolulu,
sir.
brother?
You know what? I couldn't tell you. I'm actually going to throw you a curveball.
Mahala.
Austin, Texas. Mahalo to you, my friend.
Come on,
I'm
man.
actually moving to Texas next month. So I got a question. Can I run it by you?
You make me holla in Mahala, moving to Texas.
First off, shout out to my 10X ambassadors. Everybody that's out there, what's up?
Yeah. 10X ambassador right here on the
second
phone. Now, every Tuesday, you guys that are ambassadors, by the way, let me just show you where you're going to be sitting, brother. This is where you're going to be sitting, dude, right here in the stadium, right behind
I'm
home
looking
plate.
forward to it, man.
Best seats in the house.
Easiest money I've ever spent.
Yeah, beautiful. Every week I meet with these people, right? Every Tuesday we meet and we just hold people accountable, set up their targets for the week, put the discipline in. I'm actually having a mastermind tomorrow night. For those of you who are not ambassadors, want to join me for the mastermind tomorrow night on how to become a millionaire. It's grantcardone.com/millions. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, man, you doubled my revenue last year with the first ambassador group, so thank you for that, first and foremost. Real estate question. So I'm still working on my first $100,000. I'm about a month away.
Okay.
With the ambassador group. It could be tomorrow, but I'm working on my first $100,000. You say to stay away from the 4s and the 6 and the 8-unit buildings, but I mean at $400,000 with the 25 loan to value, that's really all I can get into for the first year or 2.
Exactly.
Now, is that something that you recommend as a stepping stone?
Exactly.
Get in there, renovate?
So what he's
Okay.
saying is, I'm saying, hey man, don't invest any money. I tricked you guys. See, I said, hey, don't invest any money until you put $100,000 away. Now this guy right here has been listening to what I'm saying. First of all he does is he banks the 100, and then he has this realization, shit, dude, all that will buy is a $400,000 property. And a $400,000 property, that's 4 to 6 units. And now I'm telling him, don't buy 4 to 6 units. I tricked him. I tricked him into saving $100,000. Otherwise, he'd have done something really stupid. Now he gets to reevaluate. Well, what he's done in the process is this. He built muscle. Okay? He grabbed $100,000. Now he knows how to make money, and he knows how to keep it without sending it to Wall Street. What you guys have been told for years is the only way you can keep money is to buy a house or send the money to Wall Street, which means you just got rid of your money again. Okay? You send it to Wall Street, and the Wall Street guys get rich. Okay? Goldman Sachs isn't thinking about you guys. They're thinking about how many guys they can collect money from. And they even tell you, look, you give us the money, we'll protect you from taxes for the next 20 or 30 years. Then you got to pay taxes in 30 years. And we're going to use your money for the next 30 years. Dude, the exchange is terrible for you guys. So what to do now is he either needs to find somebody he can invest with. This is what I would tell you to do, bro. Take the 100. Go find 9 people to give you 100. Now, the way, does that hit exactly where I want to be on your first deal? Okay, so what's he going to do? He's going to go find 9 guys to give him 100. He's going to be in 100% control of the deal. He's going to manage the deal, use their money, get a loan on $1 million deal. He's going to use $1 million down payment to buy a $3 million deal. And now he can buy, I don't know, how many units would that be? Where's he going, to Dallas?
Yeah.
He can buy deals for $80,000 there. 3 million divided by 80,000. 37.5 units. Or he could just invest with me. And that 100 is going to go into a deal worth 90 million. Okay, I'm doing a deal right now. Can you show them the deal I'm doing right now, Delray? Right? So I'm doing a deal right now in Delray. It's $92.5 million. I just got a loan for $60 million. I believe in it. I put $32,500,000 of my own money. Okay, that's what I put. I wrote the check for $32.5. Do I believe in the deal? What's the old saying? Put your money what? I put a little bit of money in the deal, okay? Grant, do you like this deal? Dude, I put $32 million down. Don't ask stupid questions. Go ahead, show it to them. Look at that beast. 31 acres. 31 acres, 346 units. $4.6 million with an N, O, and the I. Yeah, exactly. $4.6 million. 10-year loan, 5 years of interest only from a company called TH, largest credit union in the world. They collect money for every teacher in the country. Okay? They won't lend me money to buy stock, but they'll lend me money to buy that deal. Show them the deal again. Look at that sick little thing right there. Huh? Story. What did you call it? Floors and what?
Floors and doors.
Floors and doors, baby. Floors and doors. I got elevators. I got elevators in this thing. You know? Okay. I got a guy down the street. He's got 80 units. He's like, I got 80 units. You got elevators? No. You got a big ass swimming pool, dog? Huh? You got a lake to go with it? You got geese flying in? I got geese flying in. I send geese in there. Okay? Shit, I might let them hunt on the weekend. Okay? Pay another 100. Boom! We got to put a shooting rink out there. Right? Yeah. I might bring snow in. See, because I got enough income to do a lot of stuff that the guy down the street can't do. He just cannot. He does not have enough units and enough income, and he's probably having to manage his own deal. When the economy tightens up again, my rents are only $1,500 to $1,700 a month there, by the way. Okay? I'm looking out 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I'm like, man, what kind of rent growth can I get out of this deal? Okay, if I have 4.6, it is affordable living. I agree with that. If $4.6 million worth of NOI, if I can just squeeze another, let's just do the math there, 346 units. If I can just get another $50 a year, how many believe that that's a possible deal? $50 a year. Not all in 1 year, but over the period of the next 10 years, if I could get another $50 a unit, 346 times 50 times 12 times 10 times point, let's say I don't even get it on all of them. I only get it on 75% of the units. I'm so conservative. I will create another $1.577 of NOI. Divided by 0.06. I will create $27 million worth of value. That's called forced appreciation. It's math, baby. It's just math, man. You guys can't follow this math? You can't do it without units. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Leave the little stuff alone. It's like leave little people alone. Leave little purchases alone. All those little things add up. You know, you're checking out at the damn, you're checking out. This is how people go over budget, man. It's the little things that are killing you guys. Little things hurt you, man. Okay? Oh, it's just a little weed. Yeah. Oh, it's just a little beer. Oh, it's a little carbs. You know, that's the stuff that kills you. You're checking out on the line. Your kids are like, but Mama, can I have this candy little lollipoppy? Dude, it's $4, okay? You ain't got the money. You don't have the money. It is the little things that kill most people. So quit doing little deals. Start thinking bigger, okay? Start thinking bigger. Get around big people. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a gathering online, a webinar for people that want to start thinking about millions and tens of millions and hundreds of millions. Join me. It's $49, okay? It's $49, man. If you just tell your kid no 10 times on lollipops, you'll have the $49, okay? All I'm going to teach you there is how to get to 7 figures. How to put 2 commas in the bank. How to get money to start churning, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how I did. I can't promise you're going to become a millionaire. I can promise you this. If you do what I did, you would become a decamillionaire, maybe a hectamillionaire. If you did exactly the steps that I did over and over again, what I've done every day, didn't use drugs, didn't drink, didn't hang out with losers. Like there's a lot of stuff that I did, but there's also a lot of stuff I quit doing so that I could get to where I wanted to be. I quit listening to my millionaire friends who were into conservation and playing golf and taking trips. I didn't do the trips. While they were doing the trips, man, I was getting my money right. They're like, man, we never see you at the golf course anymore. Dude, I never see you at the bank. Okay? Like I don't see you at the FBO either, dog. I see you running through commercial airlines, bragging about your upgrade to first class. You know? I don't see you flying private, boy. Pay the price today, man. You can pay any price tomorrow. So if you guys want to join me tomorrow night, okay, it's going to be about 2.5 hours. If you can't sit in the whole thing, you get to watch the recording, okay? It's available for the next 30 days for you to watch, and then we're going to take the whole thing down. It's $49, and then I'm going to sell the program for $1,900. GrantCardone.com/millions. You ought to flash it up on the screen right now. Millions. GrantCardone.com/millions. You have access to it for 30 days to watch as many times you want. Then I'm going to take it down and I'm going to sell the program for $1,900. Okay? So grab it. GrantCardone.com/millions. Next caller.
NG in Dallas.
NG. No girls.
NG.
What's up?
What's up? This is Najib.
Najib. Najib.
Yes, we made at the Dallas event.
Oh, yeah, I met you. Yeah. You're not that one unit dude, are you?
No, I'm not the 1 unit. I'm the guy with the 80 unit.
Yeah, okay. What you got?
Okay, so I got a deal in Denton. So it's 80 units. It's 11.5 mil for the price. And the effective gross income is 1,026,980, and the NOI is 531. And the cap rate is 5.
Okay, good. So hey, how do you like the location of the property?
It's beautiful. I like it. It's by a college. It's by Denton.
Okay.
UNT.
Okay. So how much of it is college kids?
It's like about I think like half of it.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. You got to you know. That could be a little bit of a problem. Okay, not a terrible problem, but it could be a bit. You need to know exactly, because when you go to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, they're going to want to know how dependent are we on college kids. Number one, might not be a problem. They might like that. Number two, though, they tear shit up, dude. Okay, they tear stuff up. But again, I mean, you know, you might, if it's in the right location, like the right location, some parents will pay for the kid to be there 12 months and he's not even there 12 months. They're like, they might pay for 3 years of the kid being there. Then you got to know your neighborhood. Is it cheaper for them to go rent a house and tear that out, you know, in the neighborhood? Is it in Dallas?
It's in Denton.
Denton is worse than Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the problem with Dallas. We were just talking about Dallas today. Dallas has the highest number of apartments per capita of any place in the United States of America. What does that mean? Lots of apartments, lots of competition. And they got $400,000 homes everywhere that I can rent for nothing. 400 grand, this is your competition now, by the way. 400 grand cost me $24,000 a year. Is that right? I think it cost me $24,000 a year in rent. I mean, in mortgage payments, if I finance the whole thing. So, you know, you have a 4-bedroom house that you can rent to somebody for $2 grand a month and cover your mortgage. 6 guys go in there. They're paying $500 each or whatever, dude. So you got pressure, you got competition. Know your market. Do I love this deal? Not at a 5 cap. What year is the product? What year was the product built?
It's in 2012.
What did he say? Yeah. You got a lot of new product coming on in Dallas, man. You got to be very careful there, buddy. Okay. $144,000 a door. That doesn't bother me too much. Okay. Property was built in 12. It's probably, I kind of got an image of what it looks like right now. You just got to be careful right now. Okay. Some of these markets are being overbuilt. I'll just tell you, like Houston's suffering right now because of too much building. Dallas, I was there just this weekend. A lot of stuff going up all over the place. I'm not talking about new stuff. 2015, 2016. I'm talking about stuff coming up right now. And what those guys do, when those guys build a project out, they offer a bunch of free leases, concessions, a month and a half free, a month free. We're seeing it in Miami right now. It's happening right now where we're moving into a period of being a little bit overbuilt. It could really drag down your rent for the next 2 or 3 years. Again, another reason to be very, very careful, very selective. Know what you're doing. Go big. Get good locations and you'll be all right. And don't over leverage this deal. You need to put on this deal right now in this environment, I would put down at least 35% on this deal if you love it. And then make sure there's some value add. And I just gave you a lot of information about how to evaluate whether this is a good deal or not. If it was 380 units, I would actually come look at it with you. But because it's only 80 units, it's just not big enough for me to look at. If you could put 2 or 3 other deals with it, that'd be great too. So I know you got to start somewhere. Look, everybody's got to start somewhere, but you don't need to start with a mistake.
So where I work, there's a new apartment that's about to be open in August, and it's about almost 100 units. Is that enough for you to look at it?
No.
Okay.
300 would.
Because the question is, the problem is this.
But you see, I wouldn't come to Dallas. I wouldn't make a move on Dallas with one property either. If I'm coming there for 3 or 4 different deals so I can control a little space, because Dallas is a bunch of cities. Okay, there's probably 8 or 10 million people that live in Dallas, but Dallas really is not just Dallas. It's Dallas, Fort Worth, then there's Denton, then there's Addison. There's all these little sub-markets, right? Pockets. I want a pocket of properties. So like when we went to Houston and bought that 500 units, like there's nothing, you can't build around me. It's just not, it's a landlocked deal. I got Amazon behind me. I got the Second Baptist Church across the street. People are like, why are you so excited about the Second Baptist Church? Because they're never going to leave. Okay? I mean, they wouldn't leave if you offered them, there's no amount of money. That they're there for hundreds of years. Right? And if they do leave, it's because somebody paid them so much money that they're like, this is a message from God. We shall leave now. That means what? If they paid that much money, somebody paid that much money, it wasn't another church, by the way. It was somebody coming in to do something big, which would only, I'm more excited, by the way, about the Second Baptist Church being across the street from me than I am Whole Foods and Amazon being next door to me. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. Real Estate Investing Made Simple. You can get the book. I'll ship it to you. You handle the shipping. I wrote the book. I'll pay for the book. I'll send it to you. All I ask you to do is take a picture of yourself in front of the book and my beautiful face and post it up on the social medium of your choice. Okay? Write a review on the book. You can read it in one night. It's a simple read. I simplify how to invest in real estate. And for all of you that want my new program, you can pre-order this right now, okay? It's not done. It's over 10 hours of video content. GrantCardone.com/program, GrantCardone.com/program. And I actually deliver how I buy deals in video to you. Also, I'm going to include something I've never talked about, but we're going to do 2 days right here in Miami, right after the 10X Growth Conference. The 4th and 5th of February, we're going to have our first real estate course, and I'm going to give it away to the first 100 people that get this program, okay? There's a number of you who already bought this. I'm going to give you these 2 days. This is going to be a $5,000 to $10,000 course. Anybody that grabs the program gets the live training by me where you can come right after the 10X Growth Conference, which is on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, on the 4th and 5th. I'll follow that with a 2-day in-house, in-person seminar, training, how to buy, how to underwrite your deals, how to look at a deal, answer all your questions. We'll spend 2 days in my new classroom back here, right on our property. I only got seating for about 100 people. So first 100, I'll give it to you for free, and then we're going to start selling that course throughout the year. All right, thanks for watching today. Tomorrow night, $49 gets you into the GrantCardone.com/millions. If I don't have enough stuff to promote, then we'll figure out something else to promote, okay? All right, heroes, by the way, policemen, military, teachers, firefighters, nurses, gotta have some nurses, okay? How many? Over half the hero seats are gone already, okay? These will probably sell out tonight. Policemen, firemen, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, teachers, nurses, no principals allowed. Free seats at the 10X Growth Conference. I'll take care of everything. The seat, the transaction fee, the administration fee, everything. I'll take care of it for the first 1,000 people. So let your police friends know, military, active or inactive. We have 1,000 seats. You're going to be sitting right here, by the way. Okay, this is a freaking awesome place where we can showcase the heroes. Ambassadors, every Tuesday we meet at noon for our mentor to ambassador program, the 10X ambassadors will sit in this section, literally looking right over. The best seats in any baseball stadium are right behind that seat there. This is already sold out. The dugouts are both sold out. The real estate club will be sitting here. Love to have you at the conference, grantcardone.com/10X or 10xgrowthcon.com. Do I have enough? My wife's coming out with a book, okay? Shit. I ain't got enough to promote, okay? All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow on Ambassadors. If you're part of our ambassador program, that's grantcardone.com/ambassadors. Wednesdays, Young Hustlers. Wednesdays, the G&E show. Thursdays is Young Hustlers. And then Fridays, the Cardone Zone. You want me to mentor you? You want me to show you how to become a millionaire? Look in my eyes. I'll show you exactly what I did. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how I became a millionaire, where I started, how I started from zero, how I handled debt. This is definitely not about get rich quick. I don't believe in get rich quick. So I'll see you guys at the webinar, all right?
Facebook campaigns, security, payments, employees, ad serving,
I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget.